Irish officials, including Prime Minister Michael Martin, they urged Dublin City Council to nix its plans to rename Herzog Park, the park named after Israel's sixth president, Chaim Herzog, an Irish native himself and father of current President Isaac Herzog. Now, while Ireland has been one of the most outspoken critics against Israel during the war in Gaza, the city council didn't actually give a reason as to why they were moving to rename the park, but we are learning just moments ago the vote scheduled for Monday has been canceled. To discuss more with me in studio, I'm joined by our I-24 News senior correspondent, Owen Alterman. Owen, what are we learning at this hour? This was supposed to happen on Monday. Now the vote's not happening anymore. What happened?
Well, it sounds like the Dublin City Council, Nicole, is in over its head, or if you will, sipped more Guinness than it could actually swallow. Basically, what is the Lord Mayor of Dublin saying? We don't have enough information. There wasn't enough legal back work done on this decision. Essentially saying, Nicole, that the Dublin, as I read it between the lines, the Dublin City Council simply isn't equipped to deal with massive issues of foreign policy and geopolitics. And this committee in Southeast Dublin that decided to rename this park really had no idea what it was getting into when it gets reactions from the country's prime minister, the country's deputy prime minister, to use the English phrases, from Senator Lindsey Graham, from the president of Israel, you name it. So in over its head, the Dublin City Council basically says the procedures weren't followed, the legal review wasn't done, and so we can't hold the vote. But again, more than a procedural argument, Nicole, I think it's really about the substance, understanding that this was a case in which the city council just simply went too far. You know, it is interesting, though, Nicole, this is an interesting test case where and how the pro-Palestinian movement really can go too far. And even in a country like Ireland, where public opinion, by all accounts, is relatively hostile towards Israel, that even there, the pro-Palestinian movement can go too far and get pushback from important people and institutions in the country, including, in this case, the prime minister and the government, who have not been shy with their criticism of Israel, but in this case has said that this just goes a step too far. It alienates Ireland's Jewish community, taking off the name of someone who was born in Ireland, born to Ireland's chief rabbi, who was an ally of Ireland as it got independence from Britain. And again, taking that name off the park was just a step too far.